Well, that's right. There's nonprofit organizations and even state and local governments that are giving Corona grants to about 8 million people in America that are not covered under like the IRS, grant that we all got. And these are undocumented immigrants. That's right. There's 8 million undocumented immigrants. Remember, you heard of DACA, right? So they became documented because they're the kids of other undocumented immigrants. So these people who are eligible for a lot of government programs, and even they pay taxes, they pay Social Security and everything like that, but the IRS won't give them the stimulus grant, that $1,200, and some of the unemployment too, when actually they're eligible. I was reading that they're eligible for paid family leave, they're eligible for disability, they're eligible for workers' comps and things like that, but not the stimulus money. Which is sort of interesting, but to the rescue, there's always another source. Okay, so what's happening is a lot of nonprofits that are doing this, and state and local government. Now, I found this source that is really good. It should be something like this for everybody in America. It's resources for immigrants during the coronavirus crisis, and they have all the national programs that are available, the state local programs that are available, everything. Like here, I was looking at Illinois. Illinois is giving everybody in Chicago is eligible for everything Chicago has that's government. So it's a blanket kind of thing. Minnesota is giving hundreds and hundreds of dollars to everybody that's an immigrant in Minnesota. California, I think up to $1,000. They're giving to undocumented immigrants in California. And actually, there's another program where they get up to $15,000. I mean, it's who would have thought? I mean, if you're not part of the community, you never think about that. So if you know somebody that's part of this community, that's 8 million people, tell them about it. And really, this website, I think, is terrific because it looks like there's a nonprofit organization that built this website. Actually, it's a .com, but it's Informedia. I sound like I don't even speak English, don't I? Informed immigrant. That's what it is. Informed immigrant. So that's where you are. Informedimmigrant.com. And they have this great documentation for all the states, what they're doing and things like this. And there's a lot of state governments are doing this, cities that are having grant programs. We have a national program for healthcare for all immigrants too, that the Department of Health and Human Services give out to states and locals and things like that. So now what's another interesting thing, one of the immigrant people, I think it was in DC here, did a crowdfunding campaign, for undocumented, for the stimulus problems. And they were hoping to raise maybe $100,000. They raised almost $500,000. Donate your stimulus check to immigrant families. What they're saying is that, hey, rich folks don't need $1,500, but an undocumented immigrant who is not covered and lose a job in a restaurant or something like that, or cleaning people's houses or whatever, that is really in tough times. So they raised $500,000. So that's what's going on. There's always another way to do something, and that's why I'm trying to educate people. Through Let's Go Help. I mean, there's just not what everybody else is chasing. There's underground stuff that is bigger than anything. I remember when I was a New York Times bestseller, I thought, oh boy, I'm the biggest seller in the world. And I just found like the Christian book club people sold a hell of a lot more books than anybody on the New York Times bestseller list. And I thought I was the king of the world. You're not. And that's why there's other things. Just because I don't know about it doesn't mean it's not there. And that's the problem with our own mind. We only chase things that we think is there. We're not going to chase things that we think aren't there. And we don't know what to chase. So that's what Let's Go Help is. I'm trying to show you about things that you don't know it's there. I don't know it's there either until I stumble on them by accident. That's what life is all about. Stumbling into happiness. You stumble. You're trying to get there. You think you know the way, but you don't. And we all just stumble along, and all of a sudden. But if you're not stumbling, you're not working at it. And if you're not working at it, you're never going to get anything, because it ain't going to come to you. Not nowadays. So you got to find it. You don't know where it is. That's what I do at Let's Go Health. So let me help you.